Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Carolina Quixano from The Bachelor has undoubtedly had an influence this season, and the drama isn't likely to stop anytime soon given a TikTok dispute that is developing with Dina Lupancu. In season 29 of The Bachelor, Carolina and Dina are just two of the several women competing for Grant Ellis' affections. Rose Sonk, who self-eliminated after accusing Carolina of doing her dirty work, has already been embroiled in a tumultuous relationship with the public relations manager Carolina. Dina dropped the first bomb on Carolina on TikTok, sharing an 8-second video of herself sitting in front of the camera, with roses, of course, in the background. Dina mouthed the lyrics to the music that accompanied the TikTok video, because you know any moment, it could all boom. Dina wrote on the actual video, "When you defend the one person nobody else would, just to get played the next week. Your Honor, I'd like to withdraw as counsel," Dina wrote in the video's title, further leveraging her legal profession. Although the target of the video was initially unclear, critics noted that the episode teasers for the following week made it plain that it was Carolina. Carolina promptly posted her own video with the identical sound, proving she was the person Dina was talking to. "Seeing someone use this sound as if I don't have screenshots of our conversation as evidence," Carolina wrote on her video. This season, Dina and Carolina have appeared to get along well, and at the conclusion of episode 4, Dina did stand up for Carolina in the face of conflict with the other ladies, stating that she feels for her. "I believe there are several ways in which she is misinterpreted. Ultimately, though, I believe she does envision a future with Grant," she remarked. However, in the episode 5 teasers, Dina and the other ladies expressed their displeasure with Carolina taking up all of Grant's time. Carolina is providing assistance to those in need. They spend the remainder of the day apart after she takes him away. Dina and Serafina Watkins face Carolina later in the preview. Carolina is informed by Dina that making contact with Grant would be crazy. Carolina exclaims, "I guess I'm crazy and evil," as she struts up the stairs with confidence. Some believe that Grant lacks the assertiveness necessary to be a successful leading man, and his time on the show has been overshadowed by some of the women's turmoil. Rose left The Bachelor, which Carolina was also involved in, as a result of his indecision and incapacity to choose a side. However, if Grant believes that Carolina's actions show how deeply she loves him, he might appreciate that she is prepared to play the villain if it means being with him. On The Bachelor, one contestant often takes on the villain character for the duration of the season. Perhaps she is more forthright about her desires, perhaps she controls the Bachelor's time, or perhaps she stirs things up with gossip or pot-stirring. Carolina is rapidly gaining that moniker this season, which is entertaining to watch but may turn Grant off. There isn't an obvious frontrunner after solo and group dates that tested the women's musical and athletic prowess by taking them to Las Vegas and Madrid, but Carolina won't give up easily. No matter who else is vying for Grant's affections, she is only interested in him. Carolina Quixano was no stranger to drama, but even she hadn't anticipated just how much she'd be at the center of it this season. As one of the most talked about contestants on The Bachelor season 29, she had already stirred up controversy, from Rose Sonk's self-elimination to her newfound feud with Dina Lupancu. Now, with the season heating up, the tension between her and Dina had spilled over onto social media, igniting a TikTok war that had Bachelor Nation buzzing. Dina's TikTok post had been a clear shot at Carolina, and Carolina wasted no time responding. Their videos quickly became the subject of Bachelor fan accounts, with viewers taking sides. Some saw Dina as justified in calling Carolina out, while others thought Carolina's response hinted that there was more to the story than what had been shown on TV. As the episodes aired, the true extent of their fallout began to emerge. On the latest episode, Grant Ellis struggled to navigate the growing rifts among the women. His easygoing nature made him well-liked, but it also meant he wasn't stepping in to stop the conflict. Carolina, aware of how she was being perceived, decided to take control of her own narrative. If she was going to be the villain, she might as well own it. After the group date in Madrid, where the women had participated in a flamenco dance challenge, tensions reached a boiling point. Carolina, determined to secure more time with Grant, pulled him aside once again, leaving the others fuming. Dina, Serafina Watkins, and a few others voiced their frustrations, leading to a heated confrontation in the mansion later that night. "Carolina, do you even care how this makes the rest of us feel?" Dina demanded, arms crossed as she stood in the kitchen, the other women watching intently. Carolina smirked. "I care about my relationship with Grant. That's why we're all here, right? You monopolize his time and then act like we're crazy for calling it out," Serafina added, shaking her head. "It's not fair." "Life isn't fair, sweetheart," Carolina replied smoothly, taking a sip of her wine. Dina exhaled sharply, glancing at the camera crew before turning back to Carolina. "So that's how you want to play this?" "I'm not playing anything," Carolina said, setting her glass down. "I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to go after it. Maybe you should try that instead of making passive-aggressive TikToks." The room fell silent. Dina's jaw tightened, but before she could respond, Grant walked in, oblivious to the mounting tension. He smiled, clearly hoping for a peaceful night. Carolina wasted no time slipping her hand into his. "Can we talk?" she asked sweetly. Dina scoffed. "You've got to be kidding me." The moment played out on screen like a scene from a soap opera, and Bachelor fans ate it up. Memes flooded Twitter. Comment sections exploded with debates. Was Carolina just confident, or was she crossing a line? Should Grant be more assertive? Was Dina right to call her out? Meanwhile, off-camera, things were getting even messier. The TikTok drama escalated when Carolina posted screenshots of a private conversation with Dina, showing that Dina had once defended her in the mansion group chat. The text suggested Dina had initially been on Carolina's side, only to turn on her later. Dina responded by going live on Instagram, claiming that context mattered and accusing Carolina of manipulating the situation. The show's producers, recognizing the buzz surrounding the drama, leaned into it for the next episode. The upcoming rose ceremony was teased as the most explosive yet. Carolina knew she was walking a fine line, but she was willing to bet that Grant appreciated her boldness. As the season progressed, Carolina continued to dominate the narrative, whether for better or worse. She had her share of supporters and detractors, but one thing was certain, she wasn't going down without a fight. And with the finale approaching, the question remained, would Grant choose the woman who had sparked the most controversy, or would he be swayed by the growing backlash? Only time would tell, but if there was one thing Carolina knew, it was that she was always ready for the next move. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.